today's video, I will be giving you guys the perfect guide for PvP in Blox. After watching this video, you will not be bullied by bounty hunters and hopefully learn how to PvP in this game. So with that being said, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I think let's get right into the video. So, if you want to improve at fighting other people in Blox, you definitely have to work on your movement. For example, this is what you call bad movement. As you can see, this guy is not really that good at the game. He's simply just running or chasing his opponent, trying not to dodge any moves. But this is quite the opposite of what you should do. Look at this second guy. This guy knows how to PvP, his movement is pretty good, and this will actually make him win a lot more fights. Since when other people try to hit him, his movement is going to be very confusing, so they will miss a lot of their attacks, leading you to win the fight. So as I said, movement is very important, and if you guys want to become a better fighter, you definitely have to improve your movement. Oh yeah, and also try to keep your character as small as possible. If you guys have some Robux, try to buy this plushy body thingy. This can actually make your character very small, which is super good for fighting other people. But of course, this is only for the nerds and the people who like to spend Robux on their avatar, you know? If you don't want to do that, don't do that. Simple. Number 2, using your race correctly. This is going to be a little bit difficult to explain, but yeah, I'll try my best. In Blox, there are 6 different races and all of them have different abilities. Some races are faster than others, some can fly, some can swim better, and you know, all that stuff. The main thing which I want you guys to learn is how to play with these races. So for example, let's just talk about the angel race, since the angel race is pretty meta right now. First of all, if you are going to be using the angel race, you should definitely be pushing your opponent and being as close as possible to them, because this race has the King's Rule ability, which means if somebody gets closer to you, they will get slower, they will take damage, and they will also get their energy depleted, which means that you will have a big advantage over them if you are near them. So the best way to use this race is to stay as close as possible to your opponents. But maybe you got the angel race and did not like it, right? Like you just wanted to change your race and you chose the shark race. The shark race is all about defense and it has an ability known as water body. Whenever you decide to use this ability, all the attacks by other people will be reduced by 65%. And if you have a good accessory and full body haki, this will be reduced even further. And you know what that means is that if anybody is doing a one-tap combo or a super high damaging combo, you can just activate this in the middle of the fight, and yeah, you just survive that with literally no damage, or you know, maybe a little bit. So yeah, all of these races have very unique abilities which you definitely need to learn and find the best one for yourself, and you definitely need to adapt a playstyle for them if you want to make them effective. But yeah, the video has gone a little bit too nerdy, so I think let's move on into the next topic. Number 3. Stats. Well, yeah, this is of course a no-brainer. If you want to get better at the game, you definitely need to have a good stat build. Well, to make it simple and easy for you guys to understand, there are only 3 builds which are actually good in this game: sword main, fruit main, and lastly gun main. If you decide to choose any other build than this, like for example if you want to become a hybrid user, that's going to be a lot more tricky for you, and if you're going to be choosing that, you probably know how to play this game. If you want to use swords, you can become a sword main. This actually deals a lot of damage in a short period of time. If you want to have a little bit more fun, you can pick a devil fruit and you know, have a devil fruit build. And lastly, if you are a tryhard or a nerd, you can go for a gun build. And trust me, these gun builds are very underrated but super strong. Anyways, let's move on into the next topic. Number 4, turning on fast mode. Bro, this is very underrated. So whenever you are going to be PvPing or fighting somebody, make sure to turn on fast mode. So basically what this does is makes all the materials lose their texture. Look at this. This looks like Blox was made in 1996, but that's not the case. This basically makes you have a lot more FPS and a lot less delay, which definitely gives you an advantage over your opponent. But keep in mind, whenever you join a server, you have to turn this on every single time. Like for example, if I join a new server, this will just get turned off automatically. So yeah, make sure to turn this on every time you are trying to PvP. This will definitely help you guys become better. Number 5. Build. Look at this down here. I have the Sanguine Arts, the Portal Fruit, True Triple Katana, and also Soul Guitar. Anyways, as you guys can see, this is my build right here, and this is also known as the meta build. Right now, this build is very famous and everybody is using it for PvP. This build in particular is super strong, so if you guys want to earn some fast bounty and get better at the game and not get bullied or stuff like that, definitely give this build a try. This is super strong. But other than that, if you don't want to use this build and you want to cook up something else, you can definitely watch some other YouTube videos and pick another build which has already been proved to be super good. I don't want to look at somebody with like the barrier fruit, the Bicento sword, and like the serpent bow. Like, that's just very bad. Just pick a build which is already proven to be super strong and use it, and just earn free bounty. Like, you don't need to cook up something else out of the ordinary. Number 6. Accessories. Bro, I have seen so many people use wrong accessories. Like, literally they have millions of bounties but they still don't know which accessory is good. But you don't have to worry about that. Just open the Blox Fruits wiki and go into the accessories. As you can tell, there is every single accessory in the game, and if you hover over it, it will tell you guys what benefit it gives you. For example, the Hunter Cape gives you these stats, and by looking at these buffs, you guys can choose the perfect accessory for your build and also for your race. Number 7. Mindset. This is a little bit cheesy, but yeah, this is actually pretty true. If you want to get better at PvP, you definitely need to be a lot more confident than you currently are. Like, when I was a noob and starting to PvP in this game, I was actually scared of big bounty players, like people with tens of millions of bounty, right? Whenever they pulled up to me, I was like, bro, that's just a no-go for me, right? Like, I will just straight up lose to them. But after a while, after PvPing for a little bit, I've actually realized that it's not that difficult. Like, yeah, they are better than you and they will definitely, defeat you, but you definitely need to try to PvP them, because if you don't, you will never get better. That's the mindset you need to play this game. If you guys think that you will be losing to everybody, chances are you probably will lose to everybody. Number 8. Optimal server. Well, this is very simple, and a lot of you guys would already know that you should be choosing the perfect server for your region. So for example, if you live in Germany, you should not be playing on the Singapore servers or United States server, since you will get a lot higher ping in these servers compared to the server of your own country. But there are a lot of countries which do not have their own servers. For example, like China or like Italy, they don't have their own servers. So if you live in one of these countries, you should choose the closest region, or the closest server to your country. So yes, make sure to play in the server which you get the lowest ping, since this will actually have a big effect on your PvP skills. Number 9. Combos. Like, there are probably like thousands of combos in this game. Like, you can do whatever the hell you want, but obviously some of these combos are better than others. Like, literally some combos are that strong that you can't even escape them. Like, literally you cannot escape them with whatever the hell you do. But for noobs like me, they are super difficult to do as well. So the best thing you can do to learn combos and stuff like that is basically search up on YouTube like the fruit you're using. So for example, if you're using the portal fruit, just search up best portal combos, or if you're using a specific sword like the dark blade, you can search up dark blade combos in Blox Fruits, or stuff like that, and this will definitely help you guys find all the combos that are necessary for you to learn, and hence making you a better player. So yeah, that is by far the best method if you want to get better at combos. So yeah, this is how everybody does it, and you should do it as well if you want to learn combos in this game. Number 10. Ktrick. Well, I've explained this multiple times on my channel, and I'm sure you have definitely heard about this, but in case if you haven't, Ktricking is basically using your observation haki, this ability right here, at the perfect time and dodge somebody's combo. This is actually pretty difficult to do if you are a beginner, but once once you guys get the timing and you get better at Ktricking, you can nearly escape every single combo in the game. Like literally, I'm not even kidding, you can escape any combo in the game. So yes, it's definitely worthwhile to learn Ktricking, but it's not as easy as it sounds, since even though I know how to do Ktricking, I still fail like 9 out of 10 times. Like, I'm not even kidding, it's not easy. So yeah, I think that wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it even a little bit, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button. That is super helpful. Oh yeah, and lastly, if you haven't already, please make sure to join my Discord server down in the description. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.